What have I done? I have gone and done the one thing I've said I would never do. I can't believe I'm saying that. I've sold the 79 series. Yep, I've actually sold it. 11 years I've had that vehicle. It might be a sad day for me, but it is a good opportunity for you if you're watching this, because you could get that car. You could win that car. You see, I've sold it to a company who are going to give it away. It's out of my hands, but I can tell you where it's going to be. All right guys, so yesterday I handed the keys over. I'm handing them over again because we're out here doing some promotions for Ozzo who want to give this vehicle a good home. So again, I'm giving you the keys. And I'll tell you more about this a bit later. Rather than sit here and be sad about selling it. For the final time, let's look back at the 8 major changes over 11 years, 4 worst breakdowns, why I chose to sell a 79 instead of the TROOPY, and above all, how can you get my 79? Now that feels weird to say. How many Ks? Where's it been? Let's get into that right now. When you see the 79 series, which is the most memorable video to you? As I mentioned, 11 years, 265,000 kilometers on the clock, but it's actually done more like 300,000 if you equate for the bigger tire diameter. This car's been everywhere. I've actually forgotten more places that it's been to than I can remember. Flinders Ranges. Simpson Desert. This is the beginning of an epic journey across the Simpson Desert. Holy shit. I can see the other side. This is not good. This is not good at all. Kimberley. No. Back to the cliffs. Panawanica. George. Skull Springs Road. Mountain Harry. Here we are at the top of Mount Harry. Great Central Road. The Kennedy Range. Oh, Simpson Desert the first time. Oh, Alice Springs. The Nullarbor, Nullagine. You thought I was going to say Nullarbor. Oh, Nullarbor. It's nuts the amount of times it's been across the Nullarbor. This vehicle has been to every single state and territory off-road, apart from Tasmania and the ACT. That's the only 2 places this vehicle hasn't had dirt on its wheels or gone through a river crossing or something cool, something adventurous, I would say. But all these trips haven't gone so smoothly. There's been a few big hiccups along the way. Dugger. I know I can't roll down, but I can tip on the side. 4 major ones that come to mind. One you likely didn't know about. On a family trip, I blew the rear axle while towing a trailer from Shark Bay and had to drive all the way home in front-wheel drive, towing a trailer. But then to up that even more, in the Flinders Ranges while towing a trailer, I blew a rear axle. Had to drive home, towing a trailer, 3,000 Ks. Collapsed wheel bearings in the middle of the Bilbunya Dunes, which is in remote country. And despite losing a rear wheel, driving through Victoria, towing a trailer. Snapped all my studs, not good. These are 4 spare parts I wish I never needed. Turns out I needed them eventually. We got it back on its wheels, and every single time I managed to drive it home. It's never been on a tilt tray, it's never been towed out of anything. It's always made its way home, even though it might have been limping for 3,000 Ks on the occasion. On the highway, this was the only wheel driving, but it made it home without ever being towed. And I think that is a huge, what do you call it? A huge achievement of that vehicle. There are 8 stages, believe it or not. This vehicle has changed more than most people change their underwear during the week. The opinions on which setup was the best is so vastly different. And I'd love to know which one you preferred. When I first bought the vehicle, I put a simple tray on it. I think it was a Bull Motor Bodies tray. After a while, I slapped a canopy on top of it. That canopy was so damn simple, yet people found it really interesting. There wasn't many dual cab utes getting around with a canopy on it yet. I reduced the weight by removing the canopy. Then I got rear-ended, got a new tray. The lights are kind of just for looks. I'm really happy with how this tray's come out. Hidden underneath the tray, also made by On-Track Fabrication, are 2 custom diesel tanks.
One of my simplest and most affordable setups. However, things are about to get complicated.
It's not actually finished yet. This is stage 1. Stage 2 is a hoop bar on top.
It's not finished yet, is it ever? Needless to say,
we added hoops to it, then we added some bags hanging off it. Then I added, what was it, like a half canopy on one side and some drawers on the other. The vehicle got super heavy, it weighed at 4.2 tonne.
4.2 tonne.
I had to reduce the weight. I got rid of most of that and replaced it with a P-core tray, which was aluminium. People either loved it or hated it. It was one of those love or hate style trays. And then developed Project Black.
Project Black was designed for my run and gun style filming while outback. It was great for a few years until my camera gear and shooting style changed, which made it difficult to work and live out of. And given I was towing a lot around this stage, it was time for a change.
I then removed Project Black from that to create the ultimate light tourer.
And we're ready. The P-Core was a great setup and went for a number of years, even into the 79 series complete new look, red and black.
G'day guys, it's Ronny Dahl, Four Wheeling Australia. Welcome to Modified episode 100.
This is where the whole 79 changed from a 5-seater to a 4-seater. Inside's completely redone, new bull bar, new winch, you name it, it was replaced. This whole refresh of the vehicle required a lot of wiring, and a few things started to go wrong with the third battery setup in the rear. And without going into it too much, I made a choice to remove the tray so we could redo all the wiring. With the tray planned to be removed so I could fix everything, I decided why not refresh the last half of the 79 with a full custom tray by OTF.
He did his lightest tray that he's ever done, which is on there right now.
I requested a little spares box and my tyres to be on an angle, and of course, the black and red theme. Otherwise, this is a genuine OTF tray.
So which was your favourite setup? If you ideally could pick any of those setups through the progression of the last 11 years, which one would it be? And why? That's what I want to know, why? So which vehicle did you think I was going to sell at the beginning? I didn't even think I was going to be selling that. Why didn't I sell the TROOPY instead of the 79? The TROOPY makes sense to keep because it's got a pop top. I can send it to the other side of the country, or I could drive it to the other side of the country, leave it there, fly home, come back later. It just makes it much more easier to do trips with the seasons that are perfect for each region. And then there were 2.
One more thing before I tell you where you can get my car. I've got to say, it feels really strange saying it that way.
What is more valuable than a product and money? That is an individual's time. 2 of these guys in particular have spent a lot of time with me discussing things or helping me out, sorting things out. The first one is Travis from PDP. Often I've broken stuff just before a trip, had his guys back and himself, and they're working till 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night just to get the car ready. Cut! The other person, Luke from On-Track Fabrication. The amount of time and effort he has put into this vehicle with rear seats, side steps, trays, and the alterations to other trays, and that's been a lot of help. Massive thanks to those 2 guys. Time is the most valuable asset that someone can give you.
It's that time already. This is how you can get your hands on my 79 series.
Well guys, this is Harley. Now has the vehicles out of my hands, how can people win this car? Because I want it to go to a good home.
Yeah, first of all, thank you for giving us the opportunity. We're giving this car away. It's a prize competition to promote Ozzo. ausso.com. You'll be able to win this whole package for just $5. For less than a beer, you'll be able to get the 79 series, and we've also paired it with an Icon E2 Elite on the back. Hopefully an enthusiast or one of your followers from your channels wins it, and you'll be able to grab your entries from June the 2nd.
There'll be a link down below, guys. I'm just trying not to choke up here. This has been really hard. I can't believe I've done it. Hopefully this goes to a good home. Whoever wins it is going to get my 79 series that's been around in the channel for 11 years. Holy can't believe I'm doing this.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
See you guys. That stuff.